All right. I hope you guys can hear me. Hey, everyone. So, you saw the video of the unboxing of my fairings that just came in. There's my bike. She's all trashed and wrecked. Here's the Suzuki, my wife's bike. My bike, whatever. Our bike, hers. My goal is to get all of these fairings off this bike and get this bike ready for prep and paint in under an hour. And I think it's doable. If I work fast and gentle, I should be able to rip all these fairings out. I keep staring at the bike. Yeah. So the easiest way to do this is crack this a little bit, get some extra light. Easiest way to do this, I'm going to summarize it for y'all. Start off from the belly. So 2006 CBR 1000RR, how to remove complete fairings if you work in this counterclockwise motion. And then when you reinstall the new fairings, you reinstall the fairings clockwise. I'm telling you, remove the bottom, easy. Remove the side panels, easy. Then remove the mirrors, then the head unit, right? Then you can pop this off with no problem. I mean, you can pop it off now, but you pop it off no problem because these things aren't here anymore. And then you do the seat, the tank, the fin, the tail. And then reinstall tail, tank, fin, seat, head. Put that on front fender, then the sides, then the belly, and we're good. All right, so here we go. I don't have factory screws on my bike. Like, this bike was trash when I got it, so I'm just going to show you the aftermarket screws I put in and bolts that I put in and stuff like that. So there's usually fasteners back here. Remove it. As you can see on my bike, they've already been missing. There's definitely something here to remove. I'm not going to tell you the size, figure that shit out. You guys should be smart enough to do that. And then there should be a fastener here. My bike didn't have it, so I just used universal bolts. Fastener here, universal bolts. And then fasteners here on the inside, on the bottom, going up. I just use universal bolts. So here we go. I'm going to remove all of these very quickly. I'm not going to show you how I'm doing it because I need speed. I need to get this shit done. The idea is to have this bike completely rebuilt with the new fairings before tomorrow morning. And it is currently like 2 p.m. Friday. Tomorrow's Saturday. Wife and my buddies want to go out, so we're going to do it. All right, here we go. There you go. Less than a minute or two. Got the first bottom fairing done. Yep, these are the factory fairings. You can see, you can see how this was melted before I got the bike. So when I got the bike, I took everything off and I wrapped it to help prevent heat. And there's no heat shield on this. Holy crap. Within another minute, other bottom belly fairing is off. It was completely broken. I had no idea it was broken off like that. You can see they were, again, melted, never heat wrapped, and stuff like that. Is this fixable? Yes, it is. Am I going to attempt to fix it? I don't know. If I'm bored, we'll see. All right, time to do the side panels. Important when you do the side panel, don't just let it hit the floor. Unplug your indicator. Okay, when removing the side panel, there's definitely a fastener here. Fastener here. Other fasteners here. This is not the stock one, as you could tell. And run your hands on the inside and unclip the undercarriage plastic. And then there are usually fasteners under here as well, holding it up. You have to remove this gently in order to break the side panel off. But mine's not going to come off because I still have that. And I don't want to break it because it's still a good panel. So I'm going to remove that, then take this off, and then undo the indicator. All right, there you have it. See? I undid the thing, and the side panel is off. Please excuse my wiring. I had a wireless, wireless ignition installed. I went back to stock for now, because after I got into that car wreck, my wireless ignition, yeah, like you just push a button, and you can start the bike, push a button, turn off the bike. That got destroyed in the wreck, so I had to remove it, put my bike back to stock with a key. But it's good to check. Now's a good time to check and change your fuses. Probably put some new ones in just because. do some other work. I don't know, maybe swap a hose or change your oil or spark plugs while you're here, because you're already here. All right, so now I'm going to go on the other side and do... I'm probably not going to remove this yet, because I don't know if the other kit comes with it. If the other kit comes with it, I'm going to put it on. As of right now, I'm not going to do it. All right, I'm going to head to the other side of the bike and do the other side. Oh, you can see my old factory fairing where it was smashed up and I fiberglassed it. Fiberglass on the back, Bondo and paint on the other side. It looks perfect. So yeah, these are definitely repairable if you got the time. Okay, so now I'm on the right-hand side, front lever brake side. Fastener here, removed all the others. Fastener here, it's a zip tie for now. Fastener here, and then all the other fucking zip ties I had put in. Yep, I think there might still be a fastener here on the inside. I'll have to check. Okay, there you go. Undid all the fasteners, undid my indicator, and now it's out. Damn, you can see where the fiberglass here is peeling. Oof. It's okay. You can see the giant piece that's missing. Looks like someone ate it. Now's a good time to refill your coolant, because you're here and this is open for anyone interested, you know, and properly bleed the system. Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to remove is I'm going to do the headpiece. In order to do the headpiece, you have to remove the mirrors. Mine's are custom mirrors with the light installed. So I'm going to unbolt my mirrors, disconnect the mirror holder, mirror wires. I'm going to have to rewire that shit. It's okay. So remove the mirrors, and then we can start on the head. And when we do the head, you should take the windshield off first, right? Windshield off. And then we'll go from there. I think the pieces are on the side. But the mirrors help hold the head in. All right, got my mirrors off. Got my wires disconnected. Time to take off the windshield and go from there. All right, now that I have removed these bolts, it took like another minute, 60 seconds. Just slide this out. There goes my windshield. Still a good windshield. It's just dirty. So I said I'm gonna refiberglass the entire kit, sand it, prime it, maybe paint it, primer or flat color or something, and see if I could sell it. All right, now the next thing on here is to gently pull, but be careful, because you have these hooks on each side that was holding it into the head stay, right? And your bike is still attached. You know, your wires are still attached. The harness is still attached. The headlight is still attached. So let's see. Yeah, okay, I gotta take these screws out from the bottom, holding in these pieces. So I'm gonna do that now. All right, now she looks like she just wants to fall right off. Looks like a mosquito. Okay, so now I'm gonna unplug the odometer. I should detach the battery before doing this, you know. It's always the safest thing to detach, just in case there's a short circuit or something. So I'm going to pause, take off my seat right now, and detach my battery, and then unplug that. It's always the best thing to do. Remove the seat, each side here. You just bend it back and use an Allen key to remove that. Make sure you don't lose them. All right, undid those two. Took the seat off. And the best way to not lose bolts is to put them back. These are the bolts for the seat. I just put them right back on my hands. Undid the positive cable. I put the bolt back so I don't lose it. And I like to just put a buffer. That way it doesn't touch and spark while I'm working. Okay, now I'm going to go back to whatever I was doing. Oh yeah, unplug the odometer up here. It's really easy. Just peel it back and you will see that it has a clip on the bottom of it, on this side, on the bottom. Unclip it and it comes right off. Oh, there we go. I wasn't expecting that. All right, I'm going to do this. I got to put the phone down. Hang on. All right, I picked up the phone again. Unplug the main harness that goes from the bottom of the headlight of the main wiring harness. So I'm going to put the phone down and unplug this. But be careful because this is going to drop. And this extra wire is from my cell phone mount charger. I was using the headlight switch as an on and off switch to turn this on and off. So I'm just going to not cut it. I'm just going to remove the fuse to detach it and then detach the main harness. Okay, detach my fuse, unclip the harness, and now the head just wants to come right off. There it is. Don't drop it. I mean, my headlights are there. I'm still going to reuse my headlights for now. I'm not going to swap the headlights out. I know people are like, oh my gosh, you just ordered some new headlights, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, kind of gives the bike history. It's the original bike, original headlights was dropped. Factory Honda headlight assembly and stuff like that. Okay, now the next thing is support this so that extra wires and stuff aren't dangling. I can see this definitely broke. I'll have to put that back. All right, so just put it up there, support it, zip tie it if you have to. But it's another reason not to remove these things yet. Okay, I'm going to move on towards this section. The next section I'm going to do is, oh man, getting old, people, getting old. My back, my back. I'm going to remove the tank cover. Really easy. Right here, remove these two. And after I remove these two, remove this on this side, this cover on this side, and on the other side with an Allen key. And then it should slide right off. This piece bolts onto the tank cover from the inside. So you're going to lift up and remove it to break this seal. It's not attached, it's just sitting there like a seal. So remove these bolts, remove that, remove the other bolts. I'll show you. Okay, now that you removed these bolts, remove this cover. I put the bolt back so I don't lose it. Remove the two bolts on this side and the other side, holding the tank cover on. This isn't the gas tank, this is gas tank cover. Remove that bolt, remove this cover, remove the tank cover bolt. This should just lift right up. Yep, there it goes. See that? There we go. Well, looks like that other piece fell out. This one's being held on by nothing. I was going to say hopes and dreams. I was wrong. I don't want my wires dangling. Hang on a second. I'm going to grab a zip tie. All right, that's good. I mean, you can let it dangle, but I don't like my wires dangling. Here we go. Lift this off. Gentle. Done. See? And the side flares attach on the inside like that. You can tell the original color of this bike was black and yellow. Yep. All right, next, tail. Okay, so to remove the tail, we pop the cover. You do that with the key. If you guys don't know this, then Lord help you. Yeah, Jimmy rigged back here as a slider frame saver just in case. Why? Because the bike, like I said, was dropped by other people and then dropped by me once, aka car hit me. So I just cut off the damaged piece, drilled some holes, and did some shit. I guess it would look cleaner if it was black and you couldn't see it. Key in here. Pop the hood, the trunk. I need two hands for this. So turn the key, pop the hood. See, turn the key this way. One hand, use your other hand, pop the hood. Pop the hood. Take my key out. All right, now for the tail. The tail is not easy. I'll admit that. Taking this tail off to paint it and to put it back on without scratching it, holy shit, it is not easy to take the tail off. It's not. My best advice for you is to grab it violently. Just don't break it. From here on this side with one hand and grab the other side and pull out after you unbolt it and try to lift the tail off, the tail cover off the tail. It sucks, man. All right, let me see if I can do that for you guys. So remove bolt here. bolt here, bolt there. And I think that's it. It should be loose enough to crack it open. Let's see. All right, I got the 4 bolts off. Each side, one here, one there. Like you can see it already wanting to come up. The tail is not attached to the undercarriage. I repeat, is not attached to the undercarriage. The tail, however, is attached to your rear light, so be very careful taking it off. But you see what I mean? How it wraps under onto the frame on both sides. So use 2 hands, pop this open. See that? Look, pop it open on this side and pop it open on that side while sliding. Hold it open, slide it up this way towards my garage door. Up, and it should come out. But be gentle because the taillight is still wired in, and I'm gonna have to disconnect my LED taillight. Okay, I need 2 hands to do this. So I'm gonna disconnect my LED taillight, and then let me see what I can do. So I want you guys to see it so you don't break it. I'm trying to yank it up, and it's being caught right here on both sides. This is trying to go under on both sides. So I'm probably gonna have to get a screwdriver and kind of bend it with a screwdriver a little bit. Okay, I did it. Put 2 hands, one here, one here. Gently kept bending it like this until I lifted it off. And there's your taillight. Oh man, all right. So let's see. I don't even know what time it is. So far I'm running 16, 17 minutes on the video. Let's see. Oh, it's 2:38. I started around 2:10. So there you go, half hour. It took me a little bit longer because I have to, pick up the camera and try to do a YouTube video for you guys. So I hope you appreciate it. Oh wait, I'm not done. Holy shit! Time to remove the front fender. Front fender, super easy. Take these 2 off. Unbolt that. The brake line. Unbolt the brake line on the other side. Take these 2 off. Let's do that right now. All right, now that I have the brake lines unbolted, the fender, fairing, whatever, wheel cover unbolted, it just comes right out. Easy. Just so you don't lose the bolts, and put them right back where they belong. Smart move. I learned that dropping too many bolts, man. I'm going to go put those bolts back in on the frame. All right, done. Now it's official. I could say it's done. Yeah, half hour or so. All right, guys. I'm going to go get my bike prepped and ready to go for paint. I got to paint some parts on the frame, like all of that damage that was done by the wreck and the gravel. Look at that. Yeah, it's all done by rocks. It's crazy. So I'm going to mask up the hell out of it, prep it for paint, wipe it down and polish it. I like to clean the inside of my motorcycle, the inside of my cars, under the hood. Just leaves it cleaner. Now's a good time to clean this, wipe it down, polish it, armor all it. Same thing with all the insides. All right, well, that's it. I'll look forward to the next video, part 2, I guess we'll call it, where I do the complete reinstall. And it's snack time. All right, talk to you guys later.